pretty rowdy out here today.
Crazy.
All right, just made it to DC. I think this is gonna be a good night. I'm excited about this show.
Got the band. Cool. So 2 hours gonna let out on that side.
Oh, really?
Word. Okay. Cool.
This is just 2 though. Oh, this is 2 yeah.
2 right. 2 right.
What's up, Edward?
What's going on, gentlemen and lady?
What's up, dude?
You guys should be like 98% there. Ice is en route.
So this venue's way smaller than everywhere else we've been playing on this run, and it's making the setup and load in really challenging. Road cases flying everywhere back here, and see, it's pretty tight quarters.
Tight quarters, man.
Tight quarters.
Tight, dude.
Appreciate you.
What's the word with these cupcakes?
From the 930 Club.
It's when you sell out. That's good. Oh, they look good. This is what happens, they said, when you sell out. I didn't have anything to do with it selling out, but
What?
one day I will.
Yeah. They're so good too.
Kim's like, I'm home. Can we do this?
So y'all are gonna set up the stage like probably around 6:30, and then basically just like walk off and then walk back on.
I got the weirdest phone call from my crazy cousin.
Scary shot.
Sounds like a jingle.
If you drive a truck, you gotta drive my friend.
All right, World Cafe, live. Guess we're going on TV. Actually, we were just talking, and this is like probably the third or fourth time we've played here. And I think the last time we were here was exactly like 3 years ago, almost to the day.
Time flies.
Yeah, man.
Guys, have anything else out there you need help with?
No, I think that we got everything.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Expect the worst.
Yeah, expect the worst.
Zach, I like that sound. What is that? In the last video, somebody wanted a rig rundown
Oh yeah?
of your board.
It's they probably know better than me, man. Big Muff is on most of the time with Jessy. It's yeah, cream plush pedal by the folks at Fuchs is great. This pretty much stays on the whole time, and the reverb for most of it. And just gives you that cool rotary thing.
And there it is.
The jazz version of Oh Baby.
Thank you. Hold kit if you're comfy. Jesse, I'll gain you up as soon as we get to
Okay.
Yo, nice work.
Thanks, man. Well, we settled in.
Yeah. Waiting on was
Yeah, I think that was
the highlight.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man, I love that song.
It was fun
It
getting everyone's
felt-
reaction.
That one
Really?
was like.
Yeah, it was silent, and they go, "What?" They all
the guy
go,
was like,
"Damn."
that's your money song right
Yeah, they were like, "That is like money song." Yeah, but it was awesome for them all to get.
That's definitely my favorite song to play live. Got, what is it, 4 or 5 songs done. Now we're going to pack up here and head back to the venue for tonight's show. Oh, yep, love them. Mm-hmm. Man, This is weird being back here. I have a picture of me in this green room that Mary Caroline, our photographer, took like 3 years ago, almost to the day, and it's when I first got my first big hat. If I can find it, I'll drop it in the video, but it's just crazy being back here. I don't know, it's a weird feeling, you know, sometimes music just brings you back to places that you never thought you'd be again. It's just like, you know, nice little reminders of where you've been and where you're going. It's awesome. Man, so I've been thinking about the last couple of days since we played in DC. That might be my favorite venue I've ever played. The Anthem is exactly the type of venue I had in mind when I was 13, 14 years old and dreaming of playing in a band. It was that type of room, playing to that type of crowd. And I know that we were just the opener or the opening opener. We only got a 25-minute set, but that performance, that show will stick with me for a really, really long time. It was incredible. The energy in the room was amazing. The band was super tight. It's those type of shows that keep me going and keep me excited about being in music and wanting to push harder and push further and get better at what I do so that that can become a normal thing. Those type of shows can become the new normal, so to speak. I mean, the reality is, man, I love what I do. I love my job. I love the people that I get to do it with. I love the music that I get to play with Jessy and with Noah, and hopefully my own stuff at some point in the very near future. Like, I'm incredibly fortunate, incredibly privileged, and that's definitely not lost on me. And there's one thing that this tour has taught me that I'm picking up on as it's coming to the end, and that is every day that you get to do this, every day that you are able to have an instrument in your hand and play and express yourself should be cherished, because music is a finite thing and it's fleeting at times. You work so hard and put up with so much to get on stage for just a small amount of time each day. You really have to learn how to hold on to that and cherish that and learn from that. So yeah, Dr. Nolan, what are your thoughts on the last night of the tour?
You know, got to get out there, force them into the strike zone, lay off, you know, balls in the dirt, sit on the fastball, you know, and hopefully our starting pitching gives us a chance to win the game, you know.
Yeah. What position would Zach play if we were a baseball team?
Ross, I think, would have good speed, you know, so he's batting leadoff, trying to get him on, you know, run around. I feel like Zach's a good contact hitter, you know, moving base runners.
Right.
You know, drawing walks.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jesse's batting cleanup, you know.
Yeah. Jim,
Yo,
last night, what do you think?
you know, I feel great considering how exhausting it's been, but the shows have been amazing. Like Zacharia said, couldn't have asked for a more fulfilling tour, I think. Definitely been out on the road and it not felt like as much was accomplished. I think we definitely made an impression. I think all the band members made an impression. Definitely think that Jessy got a lot of people's attention, opened a lot of people's eyes. So, it's a win.
Yeah, overall, I think this tour was a massive success. Had its ups, had its downs. Felt really long at times, and then now being at the end of it, it feels like it just flew by. But also, I think back to like the first show in Milwaukee. Where was the first show? And that was only like 14 days ago, but it feels like 3 months ago. So, yeah, we got one more. Go up there, play it. My family's here tonight. My wife is here tonight. And last night of the tour, what do you think?
Wish I could.